The prototype Supermarine Spitfire flew on the 26th of March 1936, and the first Spitfires for the Royal Air Force were delivered in May 1938. By August 1940, there were 19 squadrons of Mark 1s and 2s, with these playing a major role during the Battle of Britain. The early versions were powered with Rolls-Royce Merlin inline piston engines. During the war years, the Spitfire was steadily developed with a succession of improvements to its airframe, engine and armaments. The most notable changes to the airframe concerned wing platforms and the introduction of the universal wing, capable of housing variations of machine guns and cannon armaments, mainly introduced with the Mark V. From this came the more powerful Mark IX and its Packard Merlin powered equivalent, the Mark 16. It was realised early in the war that some major changes had to be made to the aircraft to enable it to maintain air superiority over the latest German fighter developments, especially the Focke-Wulf FW-190 series. In 1943, the Spitfire Mark 12 began entering service with the Royal Air Force. This was fitted with a new and more powerful Rolls-Royce Griffon engine, which, except for the Mark 16, was to become the standard engine for all subsequent versions. Following the Mark 12 into service was the Mark 14, which also served in the Pacific Theatre alongside Hawker Tempests in the European Theatre. They are able to catch and destroy the much feared VE-1 flying bombs. The Mark 18 was the last Spitfire to enter a service before the end of the war in 1945. This had the later low-back rear fuselage and the bubble canopy configurations used on the Mark 16. The penultimate version of the Spitfire was the F Mark 21, which reverted to the original high rear fuselage. It also featured a revised wing platform of greater area dictated by the need for additional fuel capacity, increased performance and various structural improvements. This quickly led to the final production variants, the F Marks 22 and 24, which were virtually identical apart from having different electrical systems, 12 volt and 24 volt respectively. Although some early Mark 22s retained the smaller fin and rudder of the Mark 21. Most of the rear tail unit and all had the low rear fuselage profile with a bubble canopy. Some Mark 22s were also fitted with contra-rotating propellers, while most had the standard 5-blade propeller, as did all Mark 24s. Spitfire 22s served with number 73 Squadron of the Middle East Air Force in Malta in the late 1940s, and in the UK with 12 Royal Auxiliary Air Force Squadrons between 1946 and 1951. The Mark 22 was also exported to the air forces of Southern Rhodesia, Egypt and Syria. The Spitfire F-24 served only with number 80 Squadron, RAF, and in 1949 the unit transferred from Gütersloh in RAF Germany to Kai Tak in Hong Kong, which was to be its base during the Korean War until Spitfires were replaced by the DH Hornet in 1951. armed with 4 Hispano 20mm cannons. Up to 454 kilograms of bombs or rocket projectiles could be carried under the wings. Powered by the 2050 horsepower Griffin 61 engine, the Spitfire 22 and 24 had a maximum speed of 726 kilometers per hour, 454 miles per hour, and it could fly at 7.917 miles or 26,000 feet. Its wingspan was 11.24 meters, or 36 feet and 11 inches. Its length was 10.02 meters, or 32 feet and 11 inches, and its height was 3.88 meters, or 12 feet and 9 inches. I'd like to apologise for any mispronunciations I may have made during the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, and if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe. It's free and it will help motivate me to create more content. If you want to see my other work, click the link in the description to view a full playlist of videos. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and if you really feel like it, leave a comment. Goodbye and have a good day.